See if everything's working. Hopefully. Got our music running. We've got our stuff showing. Need to resize a few things here. Just finished getting set up. And okay, it says we should be live. I'll believe it when I see it. All right. So let's talk about what we have got going on. Yeah. So we recovered 2 ships last time. Got the third one blown up. I actually need to get over there to loot them. And I've actually gotten quite a bit done. So we've got all of these. We've got the second ship that we was one of the tugs with a launch platform on it for storage. We went ahead and merged that into the asteroid base, and in fact, let's take a walk out here really quick. Show you what we got going on here. So what we did is last time is we went ahead, merged all of this in, got it set up, got it connected. We've got piping that comes out now into this wonderful mess of stuff. We've piped in to the superstructure here, which brings us up into this area, which actually has a couple of small cargo containers in it on both sides, which ties us into a large array of assemblers. I went ahead and threw a bob in just because. Basically helped me get the stuff that was up here broken down. We're going to have to pull all of these merge blocks out, I think. And then underneath of this, what we did is we tied in a dual feed system all the way through. Took out all of the thrusters on this thing, obviously, and ran the piping up through the superstructure. That ties into this area, which is also joined by a merge block. And we have all these fixed in here now. We've took out all of the warheads that were hidden on board the ship. And then I ran some piping between all of the large cargo containers. So what we end up with is everything is now actually piped into one supergrid. And I do mean a supergrid. I actually took these thrusters out and then had to place some armor blocks in. I put a couple of conveyors in. All of this is just so that we can actually get the ship itself, this portion, tied in. So we're using this as a defense platform since we have missiles and chain guns on both sides. Actually, I can take that remote out. And then we have more stuff down here, and then I've temporarily locked in our little scout ship. This is just so that we actually have everything sitting here and he can charge up and everything. Oh, but yes, it's all coming together. So what was supposed to be our little panic base has become an actual base. And I accidentally slammed ship into the the antenna there. Oh, now this beast, we've gone ahead and repainted it since this is going to be the ship we're going to be using for a while. Hey Shimigami, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy Monday. Now this entire ship is airtight, and we have made a few changes on it. Not much. Basically, we still have survival kit in place, and go ahead and recharge while we're here. Head downstairs a little bit. So I took out, there was 2 ramp blocks here, the 45 slopes. I took those out, put in some beds, so that way we can recharge our resting sleep counter. And then down here, I put in a bob, took out the block, the armor block, and some of the detailing stuff that was in here, and put in the half stairs so that we can get through. And you come forward, and you'll see some of these, like you'll see bobs in various places through here. Like there's another one here. and then you come all the way forward, and then there's a last one. So what this is going to do is give us the ability to do a lot of salvage very quickly, or at least a little bit more quickly than what we were doing before. And we're going to go over and we're going to salvage the ship that blew up on us last time. But, you know, I want to get that all sorted out. That's not level. I'm going to have to come through and actually paint some of this because it gets confusing when it's all the same color. Alright, so with that being true, let's get up to the loot me. And you are a prison ship heading away from us, which is fine. We're going to head over to the loot me area. And we're going to basically go do a little bit of salvage over there. Alright. And oh, this thing still, even with all the gyros on it, this thing still flies like a cow. But hey, it is what it is. It's got great acceleration though. It's a drag racer. But because it's got so much cargo on it, what we're going to do is I'm going to refit. I'm going to retrofit some of the cargo areas. I am thinking it's going to be that maybe this both the first and second, starting from the bow. At least the second, maybe the second and third. We're going to repurpose some of these specifically so I can get the farming stuff online, and then I also want to get what's it called? I'm going to get the hangar on board. I want to get a hangar on this thing. And so we're going to come over here. We're going to let Bob do its thing, hopefully pick up all of that material. Looks like there's a small component or something over there too. We want to get in position so that Bob can pick up, all the Bobs can pick up stuff. It looks like he picked up that small component. Just picked up all of that loose stuff. Hey Thomas, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy Monday for everybody, or Tuesday if, you know, depending on the time zone. Now what we're going to do is, whoop, wrong button. Let's go up instead. I don't want to get too close because we do have shields up. I don't want to have the shields destroying things, so. Alright. We're going to go out, take a look up close and personal. Let's get some stuff off the menu here. Like I said, I'm not too worried about it because we've already gone through and explored a good portion of this. What basically I'm doing is having Bob just take all of the expensive stuff apart for us. But yeah, the warheads, the hidden warheads on here did a huge number on this ship. And unfortunately, it destroyed, what I'm understanding is that it destroyed a lot of really good materials. And that's very unfortunate. Because, you know, we can always use more material. There you go. I know Bob will pick it up. Hey Jeremy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you. I didn't really do much to it. There's just been some internal stuff and I repainted it. So, we do need to make some changes to the ship. And we'll be working on that a little bit later today. For right now, like I said, I want Bob to basically start grabbing some of this stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and break some of this stuff down. I mean, it doesn't really matter since we only get scrap back from all of this anyway. And, you know, we do get a chance for some components, so I can't complain all that much, but Oh, I got gravity in here. Okay. I forgot about that. I hate the fact that you can't drop from inventory or from cargo anymore. And I'm being lazy. I'm you know, I hate waiting for Bob to catch up to me. There we go. Alright, so take this apart. It's really weird having the ability to create the elite weapons and tools and not creating them. It's just like, it feels wrong. So, for the folks who are joining us for the first time, the reason why I am using the tier 1 grinder instead of the tier 2 or tier 3 is because we're using the all scrap mod. And then I have an additional mod that works with all scrap, where it returns a percentage of the components, and it's based off of the tier of tool that you're using. The higher the tier of the tool, the less of the components you get and more scrap you get. But the trade-off is that you get it faster. So is the paint gun mod? Yeah, I'm probably going to load the paint gun mod. Oh, there's missiles in there. Okay. We'll let Bob grab that. Some shield modifier stuff. Actually, can I paint this? I wonder if I can paint this. Yep, I can. No one owns it. Okay. And you're just kind of hanging out there. Huh? All right. This way we can have Bob start prioritizing certain things. Not so worried about... Actually, do you have superconductors on them? No, okay. I can never remember. The superconductors are for the force field mod. It's like, I have the worst time remembering who gets what. They're all conveyors. Bob will get to you eventually. Let's see. Any cargo blocks with stuff in them are priorities for Bob to get. Oh, they have a Bob up here. No. Let's see here. Let me get that out of there. And we'll go. Alright, so that's most of the stuff. Like I said, I want to make sure Bob's going after the high priority stuff first. Any more weapons? Yeah, a bunch of weapons there. Come on, thank you. And we'll just have Bob start taking this kind of stuff apart for us. And the reason I'm marking things for priority is because Bob seems to like to set his own priorities on things. He doesn't always listen to what I say. Yeah, he's a good worker like that. He takes the initiative. Unfortunately, sometimes his initiative is counter to what I want to achieve, so we'll work around him. Have other ownership? I don't remember it being able to do that. Nice. Alright. Being able to... that's close. Okay. Whew. A little closer and we would have hit the shield. Alright. Which would be bad because we're already taking the thrusters apart, which means that thing would have started spinning. Okay. Yeah, I honestly don't remember the paint gun allowing you to do that. Cool. Alright. So let's go large cargo. And we're just going to go ahead and start dropping all of our stuff there. Move all of the miscellaneous 100K, huh? Nice. Just move all of this stuff over there. Oh, because Bob's pushing all that crap to the small cargo container. Alright, well, we'll let Bob do what he's doing. It's fine. Alright. So let's go out here. What we're going to do is I'm not going to take the weapons off. I'll let Bob do that. We'll grab this stuff. So what I should do... Alright, so here's my thought. I've been thinking about what we want to do with the series, right? Because we've gotten to the point once we have the ice, everything became pretty easy because that was all we really needed in order to get, you know, the absolute minimal style of food. And so what I'm thinking is that since there we go, is that since we're able to survive now without pretty much worrying about anything other than, you know, the attacking ships. How do y'all feel about we do this as a straight up like tactical how do I want to say this? Tactical salvage operations. Yeah. What do y'all think? So what that means is that we're basically going to be pissing off most of the factions in the game. Let's see. Get you out of there. Your comparison, grab you. Okay, do you actually have anything in it? You do. Yeah, because what I'm thinking is that if we continue on with the ship that we have, that gives us a very valid reason to do something like, say, armoring it up and, you know, basically improving. There we go. So we'll see. For those who can't be bothered, hey Trouble, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. There's a color change block mod. Yeah, there is that. It's such a cheesy mod. If you're using the build and repair nanobot system like the Bob that we're using, you put like 6 or 7 of those things on a ship, put them in you set up the area that they're scanning for interaction down to a small area, and you basically just let it go, and yeah, just absolutely cut stuff in half. Am I using a mod for derelict ships? Yes, actually I have a couple of mods in for additional ships, and one of the ones I'm using is the more encounters. So we have a bunch of different things on top of the faction war mods. So we have a ridiculous number of factions in the game right now. You know, some of these are added by some of the, like the economy, like, which is the vanilla stuff. And then some of these are from the various encounter mods that we have loaded. So Supreme Miners, or Supreme Minerals rather, Star Alliance, which has, you know, these guys have friendship, so if you upset them, you upset everybody. And so what I'm thinking is we may actually do. Okay, so the no suit challenge, the no suit survival challenge, that is still planned. I have been doing a lot of filming for it, and I have been running into lots of problems while I'm doing filming for it, so it's taking a little bit longer than intended. Most of it is because I'm running multiple accounts so that I can get like the video recordings and stuff, so I can get the different camera angles. And I keep running into situations where Space Engineers is just being Space Engineers. So it will happen. First video, I've gotten probably 75% of the footage for the first video done. That will be out this week. Come hell or high water, that video will be out this week. Oh, alright. So, Bob is taking all of that kind of stuff apart. We'll just try and start grabbing some of the miscellaneous stuff. Yeah, so the reason I'm running into problems with that particular series is because we're starting in space. And I'm doing it with a little bit of a storyline thing. It's not so much a true Machinima style series, but there are some things going on to get us started. And then from there it'll progress like a normal playthrough style story. It's just getting the initial setup is rough. Yeah, okay. Since dropping stuff if we don't need to. Especially since it's going to be scrap. Alright. Yeah, so let's go ahead and drop this off. I should set this up with a sensor to basically run that as an airlock for us. That looks like oh no, there it is. It drifted away, okay. Grab that. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm really interested in doing that series. Like I said, it's just the setup for it is turned into a huge production fiasco, and it's just like like I had some things set up to do different things, like I had things set up to explode and do all this, and when I was recording I ended up having to record like 5 or 6 times because timers didn't work right, and sometimes things would trigger early, and it's just like, yeah, absolutely just nuts the amount of problems I've had filming that. So yeah, like I said, once we get the initial video out, the rest of it will be okay. The last piece I have for it right now is there's a piece of staging I need to do. And I'm not sure exactly how much stuff is going to survive this process. And the idea is that basically I've got some things seeded throughout the initial area, but there's no guarantee all of it or any of it will survive. So I'm not quite sure. Like I said, basically I'm gonna get everything set up, get everything going, and then we're gonna progress from that point forward, and it'll be just what's in the series. So and as it is right now, it's very possible that when everything is said and done, we're not going to have a station like an emergency survival kit. So I want to make sure I have at least the survival kit available, because without that, you can't do anything else. But I want to have basically the as much of the setup be somewhat random as possible, other than making sure I have a survival kit. Okay, so is that all of... I think that's most of, if not all of, the high value stuff. There's some passageway blocks going nowhere. Yeah, okay, I think the rest of it's just blockage then. Alright. Okay, so while... Oh, forgot about you. And I think you are probably right outside Bob's area, aren't you? Okay. Let's go this way. And what we're going to do... and square us up. Yeah. I really should set the shields to give it. So the shield mod used to have a would sometimes flicker, so you could see the shield intermittently, and they took that out. Now it's either always visible or only visible on impact. And so I don't want to leave it always visible. I would really like to have the flicker effect, but I think, yeah. And that was exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Alright, so if... Alright, well, we're at least mostly relative at this point. Alright, so with any luck, see if we can get around this thing. I told you I was gonna, if I'm not careful, I'm gonna end up ripping the thing into space because we took all the thrusters off. There it goes. And all I'm really worried about is getting that. I just want to make sure we get the shield generator. So if we look at here, did I get any of them? Looks like they're all scrap. Oh crud! All right, well, I mean, I can at least salvage them. All right, everything else is just iron, which I'm not going to worry about. I don't think there's anything else in here that I really care about at all. All right. Hey, Zoran, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. All right. So, you know what? I'll turn those off because I don't want to get any closer to that outpost. All right. So let's go ahead and get a little room between us and them. I think there's a mining 2, huh? So the question is it worth going after? Let's head that way and see. All right, we can get rid of our GPS for the loot me. There we go. What I'm going to try and do is try and not get too close to that pirate station over there, that space station. Having 2 hostile space stations is kind of terrifying, actually. Alright, so let's head over this way. And we'll take a look and see what this ship looks like. Or what this, well, assuming it's a ship. We'll see what it looks like. And see if we can salvage it. If we can salvage it, we'll take it back to the base and maybe see what we can do with it. But I do want to get this ship I want to get the modifications in on this ship. One of the things I need to do is pipe and a connector so that we can actually offload supplies. Like I said, I want to have an area to do our food supply farming stuff. And we're going to need refinery on here. And I'll probably end up sacrificing the lower section there that you see over here. I'll probably end up sacrificing part of that to put refineries in. I'm thinking put in a full refinery on both sides. Okay, we're getting kind of close to that station. I'm not really wanting to get this close to it. Kind of like to stay a little further away from it, but we may not end up with a whole lot of options here. It's very possible that this thing is actually bait to get us to come over here, so we'll find out. Like I said, I really don't want to get like within 2 kilometers of that space station. I honestly don't want to be within 10 kilometers of that space station, but you know, there are some things we got to do, and some things we got to do. If we see something pop up on radar, I'm gonna get the hell out of here, I think. Yeah, 'cause that's definitely something down there I don't want to mess with. Alright, so let's go here. We're gonna grab one of the turrets. Alright. Of course I grabbed the absolute worst turret that I could grab, right? Let's try this one. Aha. Yep, that's the one I want. Alright, so I'm seeing some turrets on it. Seeing some thrusters, and I'm seeing at least 2 large cargo containers. And let's get us a wee bit closer. Within detection range. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get it. That should be close enough. Because I don't want to run the risk of that thing blowing up and destroying this ship. Alright, so let's go do a little exploration here, shall we? And we'll see. Let's see what we can see, shall we? Alright. Alright. Okay, I'm not seeing any readily apparent warheads, which is always terrifying because that means there's probably one hidden somewhere. Reactor. And if there's going to be, that's a refinery on that side. Seeing a ladder there. So I've got a refinery on one side, refinery on the other. And alright. Not seeing anything that looks like a warhead. Let's check these really quick just to make sure. Because sometimes people will rename them. Alright. Okay, so let's see here. In that case, turn those off, turn that off, because you never know. No timing blocks. There is a remote, we'll turn that off. And looks like everything. Okay. Alright, so that's all of that stuff. Question is where is interior turret? All right. Current earner is 0. So let's go in here. Let's take a look in the inventory really quick, see if there's anything. There is, and there's a reason to finish grinding that down just for the magnesium. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to tell Bob prioritize the weapons and cargo. And where is our ship from here? It's over there. Oh, hello. Can't see crap out of that. All right. Where do we go for our ship? There it is. And we're going to bring this thing into a couple of meters. What I'll do is I'll bring it into about 500, like 400, 500 meters. And then we'll bring the other ship closer to this one. And that way we can salvage it. Alright. Because what I want to do is make sure that this thing comes to a complete stop. Alright. Since you have come to a complete stop, we're going to head over here. And we're going to reset our bobs so that they... Oh, okay, yeah, you are closed. Just making sure. I have a tendency of leaving exterior doors open. So we're going to... Let's grab our build and repair systems. We're going to move weapons to the top. You are welding. I went the grinding list. Thank you. What are they? Controllable guns. Go to the top priority. Cargo containers. Ship controllers and power blocks. And auto repair can all the way down, and we'll tell the ignore armor blocks entirely. All right. We're going to rotate ourselves over. And we're going to get this thing into about 100 meters, maybe a little less. Oh, that's might be a little too quickly there. I just realized this thing kind of looks like a reverse Nebula B, doesn't it? So I need to get it to about 100 meters or so. I see a Cyclops from the assertive, and please do not be heading this direction. No, you're flying past. Okay. And once we start seeing bobs fly out, we should be mostly okay. Like I said, I'm just paranoid about the warheads on these things because you never know when there's going to be one on it. And I have the worst luck with things blowing up on me, as we saw Friday. Right. Okay, so we should be okay here. So we keep our eyes open on the stuff floating around us, make sure nobody is sure nobody's closing in on us. Cyclops is moving away. Okay. Come down here really quick. Now we're just going to drop a bunch of this stuff off into the network because we can. See, I miss being able to just... You used to be able to just drop it like that, but... in making things more efficient, they made things less efficient. Right. Okay, I think we can trust Bob to take most of this stuff. In fact, I think I'm gonna come over here just in case. Because you never know when something's just gonna blow up on your face. There we go. So yeah, I think we're gonna go active, aggressive salvage. I think might be the way to phrase it. Okay, so while Bob's doing the rest of that, we're at probably a good place to just kind of hang out and work on some stuff inside the ship. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and close that for now. Let's get rid of this. Okay, so what I was talking about before is down in the bowels of this section. Come down here. What I'm thinking is, actually, did we go all the way down? No, we can go further. Okay, keep going down, keep going down. And so what I was thinking is that because we have the conveyor here, can I block this off somewhere? I'm wondering if I can put a doorway in here somewhere that will keep us from depressurizing the entire ship. But I'm thinking of putting a conveyor here, and I'm gonna go. Let's do this. There. I'm not sure where that relates to outside the ship. But yeah, we'll see. Hey, Jago. Currently I'm doing them at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. It gives me enough time to get stuff done throughout the day without having to, you know, completely rush back and panic about everything. So I am going to be trying to go a little bit earlier, though. Probably about an hour earlier. I'm not sure how the schedule is going to work out, though. Okay, so we end up there, which means I have enough room that I can actually cut most of this out and put a refinery in. Because, I mean, the refinery is only going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be 4 by 2. I don't know what's back there. Is there anything back there? Alright, we've got enough ice. I'm not going to worry about it. I want to see what's behind here. It looks like that's thruster. Is that thruster or is that just another block? That's a sloped block. What is behind that? Okay, I know where that's at. Alright, so if we take that out, we should be able, so that's going to be there and that's going to be there. So basically we'll be taking this entire section out. Do I want to have it? I think I only... I mean, that's... Okay, what else is here? Nothing. So that'll end up nested in here. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. All right. So we're basically going to take this out. 2, 3. Oh, it took one block too many. It's fine. It'll buff out. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Oh, what's going to split? So if I take you out, how's that going to split the grid? That's all attached on multiple sides. How are you? Where are you splitting? So if I take, oh, it's because of that. Man, that freaked me out. I'm like, how the hell is that splitting the grid? Right. I'll show you what we're planning on doing here. And you come out. Okay, so what I'm talking about doing is we're going to have a refinery on board. It would actually be funny to do that, but no. We're going to do... Come on. I want you to go like so. So I don't know. Do I want to put the refinery in like this? Or do I want to? Because if I do it that way, really, it's not actually attached to anything if we do it that way. Because if I do it that way, then I can have the piping on it, but I think we're going to do it this way. And rotate you around. Yeah, I think we'll do it that way. And that opens up an area here that we can put a conveyor block on. So let's do conveyor block. I don't have what I need for that. Which means I have to go upstairs. And since we've depressurized the ship anyway, we can now leave the door open. Alright. Do we have any interior plates? Given the amount of crap I salvaged, I should have an interior plate. And I don't. Okay. Space engineers. Alright, let's drop that stuff off. Got plenty of steel plates though. Alright. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. That's basically just going to be... all of this is coming out. This is 2. That'll be 3. And that'll be 4. Actually, you know what? Ah, crud. And I think I took the other one out too, didn't I? Did I take the other one out above it? Yeah, I did. Okay. So we'll take that out. Of course, now we run into the problem that I don't have an area sealed, so we'll just hop into the seat for right now. Let Bob finish taking that stuff apart. Alright, so what do we need? Is there any thrusters or anything? Or is that It looks like Bob grabbed all the good stuff. Right. Do we see anything in there that looks like it needs to be salvaged? No, I'm not seeing anything. Actually, I see a conveyor in there. Alright, let's go. Let's go do some quick salvage. I thought I saw... Oh no. Just armor blocks. Alright. New interior plates. Did that give me any interior plates back? No, it's just all salvage. Crap. Give me some interior plates. Is that really too much to ask for? Come on. I should be getting some interior plates here. Annoying bastards. Alright. There's some interior blocks. We'll take some of those. See if we can get some plates out of this. This is why I need to get the assemblers and stuff set up on the that big ship. Why does that look like that's heading towards us? It's flying past us. It looks like it might be on a casual intercept course. So let's get some of this out of here, see if we can get some plates. It's like all I need are 2 interior plates. That's it. Not a damn one. Look at that. All right. So I think that guy's getting a little close for comfort. Let me into the seat. Thank you. Alright, I think we'll head over towards the unknown signal and see if we can get a little distance between us and that guy behind us there. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to head for the unknown signal really quick. Of course, that's putting me a lot closer to that space station than I think I want to be, but we're going to get about 1 kilometer. Yeah, see, that guy was getting... He was getting a little too close for comfort. And that would be the pirate platform. And multiples of them, apparently. Alright. Okay, we're going to do this really quick, hopefully. Of course, I have an inventory full of scrap, so... We'll see how this actually goes. Oh, you're one of those. You're the little gift box. Okay. Better gloves. Sure. It's you. Here. We'll drop you over there. We'll grab you, grab you. Not worried about it because it's all iron. Okay. Normally I would grind that thing down, but today I'm in a bit of a hurry because that pirate ship over there is getting close. So, are you still getting close? No. Okay. Ah. Let's try that again. All right. Alright, so we need to head down, which means we're going to be heading that way. And get ourselves up to about 50 or so. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so we have survived another day. And now that I have interior plates, we can actually go do some work on this thing. So what I want to do is I want to get two refineries in on it, and then we're going to get a bunch of assemblers. And what I think we're going to do, and like I said, we're going to sacrifice some cargo areas to put in reactors. Like I'm probably going to do the cargo area directly below the bridge. That'll probably become our reactor bay. And then the second section will become our farm. And this first section here off the bow, I don't know, will we leave that cargo? I mean, I'm kind of tempted to actually turn one of the sections, like that forward section, into just an array of bobs. And you end up with like 9 bobs or something in there. So that should be the bottom of the station, I believe. Yeah, that's the bottom of the station. Okay. Alright, so we'll swing around, drop our bow down there a little bit. Keep dropping the bow. And what we're going to do is we're going to have this thing park. I think we're going to park it underneath the platform. Let's rotate around here. Bring the nose up. Took the nose down a little too far. Bring her in. Hey Casey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Alright, and then once we get in here, so I did adjust the gravity field on this particular ship so that it's not interfering with the platform. What are you stealing from me? You're stealing something from me. What are you stealing? I think I have Bob stealing from me here. Maybe he's welding. Oh, I guess that is welding. That's the yellow one. Freaked me out there for a second. All right. Okay, so good luck on the art sales. That is not an industry I want to be involved in. Sheesh. Alright, so I took the one block out. Alright, so let's go. This is just for now, at least. I bet. Yeah, that's just... That is just not a fun industry, man. I mean, it's... I'm sure it's fun making the art, but man, I would hate to... You know, it's just one of those... Would not want to do that. So we're going to end up with 1, 2, and then you're going to go up 1. And we're actually going to do the same on the other side, even though we don't need the block on the upper side. So we're going to end up with 1, 2, and then up 1. And that's just to keep it uniform. Okay, so that's there. So yeah, just inside that turn. So that's right, but let's go in here. That's fine. Bob will pick it up. Alright. Okay, so that's all piped through now. This is kind of a dead space for us. I mean, I could put a couple of assemblers in here. I think I get like 3 assemblers in here, right? 1, 2, 3. Take out the lights. Actually, curious here. Alright. Okay, so let's... What are you missing? You're missing metal grids. Okay. Alright, let's head up here for a second, because I need to drop off a bunch of stuff. We're just going to drop off all of our scrap. You know what? We can drop off all this stuff. Credits. 151K. There's another 50K. I think there's a bunch of credits on board this thing. Anyway. Alright, so I need... What do I need? I'm gonna need plates, but first I need to finish grinding all this stuff out. Let's take this, get the rest of this out. Yeah, conveyor block right there. Alright. And so the idea is we'll put an army of conveyors in here. Or not an army, an army of assemblers in here. Alright. Make sure you're mounted up. Okay. And I'm wondering if we do... How do I want to do this? Because if I do this like that... So we do assembler there. We can do assembler there. But that becomes a dead space. If we do an assembler there, nope. Alright, know what I'm about to do? Oh, it's okay. We're only sacrificing mostly plates. It's fine. We can do this. I need to make like, I don't know, like 200 metal grids or something like that. Oh, that's such expensive. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to do a conveyor grid above us. So this is going to be a conveyor grid, or conveyor block. Oh, hello. Large reactor. You're going to be a conveyor block. So I need interior plates. I dropped all my interior plates off. Alright. It's okay. This is what retrofitting is all about, right? When you have to refit your ship because you're doing something silly. Let's grab this. I can probably drop off all the other stuff too, but... Alright, so if we do all of this... so we go, you're going to be one, you're going to be one. That's going to give us 6 assemblers in here. And that should take care of most of our assembly needs. Okay.
Energy low.
And then we just go this way. It doesn't really matter how we pipe it in at this point then. I mean, hell, I could even... If I wanted to go really fancy with it, I could even do something like that. Not that it helps anything, but, you know. Let me say the conveyor there just because we can. That gives us 7. I mean, we're going crazy. We may as well, right? Hey, Zeron, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We got a conveyor down there. We break you out. Another one there. Put a regular block there. And we do one of those there. Okay. We have 8 assemblers on board the ship now. I need to get upstairs to get some power before we die of asphyxiation here. You're not going to let me work, are you? Oh, you are? Okay. I thought I had it set so that I had to be pressurized. I guess not. Right. Okay, so let's head up out of the ship then. And what we're going to do is we're going to check to make sure all of this... So we're going to go 5... I'm just going to do that there. And we're going to do the same over here. That'll seal that off. This just needs stuff, grids, right? How many milligrids do you need? You need 20. It's 20, 40... So yeah, like 200 grids. So we'll do like 250 grids on the production line. Oh. Alright. Alright. And since we're here, we can then go like so. Get us some food. Hey Rashid. Yes, this is the red ship start. The red ship that I disassembled and no longer exists. Am I going to post the ship on the workshop? The one that I'm retrofitting? Sure, I'll put it up on the workshop. I didn't do the initial design though, so I have to figure out who the original author was of that particular design. Okay. And we can close our helmet, which is important. There we go. Hey John, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so... Oh, I forgot to queue up the... production. We want to go... station assembler has access to everything, and we want that to go, I don't know, like say 300 of those. We'll see how that works. Oh, I just remembered. You're gonna grab all of those, aren't you? So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6. So that's 300 by itself. So I need to station assembler. Okay, that should be enough. Nice, John. It's always nice to take the walk, you know? It's like, sometimes you just have to do it. Not like it's, you know, one of those absolutely mandatory things. It's just, yeah, it's nice to do it every once in a while. Like, that's one of the nice things about having the dog is he gets a couple of miles of walk. Like I do about 2 miles in the morning, and then another mile to 2 miles during the afternoon, and at least one more 1.5 mile, 2 mile walk at the end of the night. So it's like my wife and I bought a rowing machine during all the Christmas sales and everything last year at the end of the year. And I used to love rowing machines. When I was younger, when I was in my 20s, I used to do rock climbing, bouldering specifically. And the gym that I went to, because I would do wall climbing over there, had a rowing machine, and I ended up, you know, I'd be on that thing for like close to an hour. Just be absolutely dead when you were done with it, man. It's like your legs, your shoulder, your back, everything just like, oh, you felt it everywhere. So we bought one because she wanted to try it out. And I'm like, I'm lucky to do like 10 minutes on that thing now, man. I'm so out of shape compared to where I was, you know, like 10 years ago. It's like, it's crazy. Dust challenge in the apartment. Oh. Yep, that'll do it. Oh, let's see here. I come over here and drop all this stuff off. Except for that. Actually, no, we'll drop those off too. That's fine. Alright. And I need to get into the grid. Alright, so you're there. You're there. Can I not get into the grid on either side? Nope. Alright, that's fine. I can go through here. These things are small. Alright, I want to start consolidating all of that. Refineries. Let's see here. Refineries are actually online and producing stuff for us already. That's good. You know what? We're going to have you guys consolidate your stuff. Okay. Alright, so that gets our refineries online. I think our assemblers may be online now as well, right? Yeah, all of our assemblers are online. So what we're going to do with these guys, we're going to turn cooperative mode on since they're all in contact with each other. Now, there for a while, space engineers had it set up so that as long as they were on the same grid, they would cooperate. And then before that, they had to be in physical contact with each other. I have not been able to get them recently all on the same grid, but not in contact, to work in cooperative mode. They have, for me, it's had to be in. They've had to be in direct contact with each other. So if you guys have seen that change, let me know. It's like, because it's one of those things that it was nice for a short period of time where you didn't have to have everything in direct contact with each other. But now they seem like they need to be in contact again. Alright, so we were talking about interior changes here. Okay. I don't think we're going to have anything else breaching hull right this second. Come here. So grab this out. Just grabbing a little bit of power here. We have Atmo in here again, so I can actually do that. All right. And so now we're actually going to head down one level. Okay, so one of the things I'm talking about doing here is getting rid of the small reactors that we have, because we've got like 4 small reactors right here. Getting rid of maybe 2 of these. Might actually get rid of 4 of them. Because if I get rid of the 4 cargo containers, that's 4 large reactors that we can put in here. And we come forward. That one will stay cargo. This one will stay cargo. This one may become our farm. This one might become our farm node. Since it's 3 blocks tall, I can actually put all the 1 block, the 1x1 grid items on the bottom. And then we can have the trees and stuff on the second tier. And then this one becomes here. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I think what we're doing is that we'll do farms in here on both sides. And then the second area we'll keep this stuff in the middle. And we'll put in some walkway areas, and we'll do the access to hangars in here as well. And we come through here, and this will stay cargo. This stays cargo. And this one becomes power generation. So that means we'll end up with 5 large reactors. And then I don't know, I may just do it temporarily, have a large reactor here, a large reactor here, and leave these as cargo for now. So because we have a shield generator, what I want to do is give the grid as much power as possible so that the shields can be as strong as possible. If the coming update breaks the world. Yeah, I would, if you're planning on doing something long term, I would recommend waiting, either starting it and making a backup of the save right before the new update comes out, or just waiting until the new update comes out. I'm not sure when it's supposed to be out. I've heard everything from the beginning, middle to end of February. We'll see when they actually do. An expensive dust collector. Yeah. Well, see, the thing, I actually do use the rowing machine. The problem is that, like I said, I can only go for a couple of minutes at a time on it. Because like my legs just start hurting now. Disadvantage of getting old, I guess, right? Okay, so I think that's a plan. I want to make sure I have most of, if not all of, the components. Whoops. For the reactors ready, so that we can basically just go ahead and put them in. Oops. Oops, I remember to close my helmet after eating food. Oh, hello. Thought there was gravity over here. Alright, so if we go into production station assembler. Okay, so large grid. Large reactor is going to be iron we have, nickel we have, cobalt. I'm going to need 80 cobalt. Actually, let's make sure we have the nickel. Okay, we have the nickel, we have the cobalt. I need 100 and, well, we'll say 130 gold. I know it's not actually that much, but how much gold do we have? Okay, we have the gold. Yeah. Damn you. I don't want to see the mouse over. Let me see what it is. See, that's I really, really dislike. There we go. Ah, no. I don't want to do that. Oh, you know what? Yeah, screw it. Go ahead and do that. I've got the plates. I'm not worried about those. Gravel. We need 26, 27k gravel. How much gravel do we have? The gravel may be what we don't have. 200 gravel. 8k. Yeah, I've got maybe 8k gravel. I'm gonna have to grab a lot of stone. Okay. Silver, I need 6k, so almost 7k silver. How much? Silver is something I don't have a lot of here. Yeah. I need 8k, I think I said for that. Yeah. Nickel and silicon we have, so it's the silver I need to go get. And I think we have some silver. Do we have any silver? I may not have any silver in the area. Yeah, Rashid, I know, right? Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, so the silver is what we're going to need. Silver and gravel. Where's the wasp? Oh, that's really close. Oh, you know what we don't have on the on that ship? We don't have jump drives. I just realized that. I don't think we have a jump drive on this thing. Which might be, yeah, we don't have a jump drive. Alright, so I'm gonna have to figure out a spot to place some jump drives, maybe directly behind these engines, these thrusters. I think if we turn you, yeah. So if we do that, you're going to be cutting pretty far in there, so I'm going to have to figure out a spot for you guys. That might be what we end up placing in the reactor area. We'll definitely have to figure out how to retro those in, because we're going to need some. I mean, I guess that's probably So that's gonna go down. That's all passageway in there. And you come forward and down. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure out a spot for those. I mean, I could probably patch them in along here, spinal mount them. So we end up like that, maybe. We do like 2 or 3 of them, like one in between each of the nacelles. But we're gonna need a lot of gold and silver for that as well. Well, at least we have gold here, so I'm not too worried about that. It's the silver that I need to find. Which means I'm probably going to be doing some off-camera, probably doing some off-camera mining, like exploration and mining. Actually, I need to finish. I know what I haven't done yet. I still need to finish this. Okay, you're online, right? All right, so I need to set that up to use the ore detector so I can do the radio spectrometry. Not old, higher level. Yeah. Gamers don't go. Gamers don't grow old. They gain levels of experience. Oh man. Oh, no worries, Sean McGowan. I hope you have a great night, man. Have a fantastic week as well. Alright, so I think that's all piped in. We got all that doing now. So yeah, it's just basically getting reactors, and I need to get you. Actually, I need to get you piped in. I need to pipe you in somewhere. Where am I gonna run? This is actually probably not a bad place for it. Alright, so it's going to depressurize, I think. Oh, look, shield emitter. Alright, you. I need interior plate. Some. You've got some gold. Do you have any silver? You got a lot of platinum, though. All right. You got the gravel I need. All right. Nope. Okay. Well, you have assemblers, so I can actually have you do like 10 of those. Yep. All right, and then we'll do connector on here. All right. Okay, so that gets us an external connection to our grid. And I'm thinking maybe run you guys. Get you out of there. I think I maybe run it, say, from here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it should, in theory, be low enough. I think. I'm not sure. Tier plates, right? I'll do 10 more. There. Yep. Yep. We'll do one more just to be safe. Because you know, the first time that I decide not to do that, we're going to end up with something stupid. And then that lets us get this ship into the grid. And then we can offload all of our materials, and then we can start breaking down the cargo containers. Okay. We're going to turn off that. We're going to do the same over here. Because the last thing I want is this thing slamming into the station. Okay, so... make sure our shield emitter isn't going to get ripped off by the connector. And we'll throw you in there. Switch lock. Let's see. Do I care about... No, not really. Okay. It should be close enough, right? And switched over. There we go. All right, so we're now connected into the overall grid. Oh, and now I need to go figure out where I'm going to put stuff. But I think that's everything. All right, I think that's going to do it for us today. I think I've got a bunch of stuff that I need to get done, both in game and in real life, unfortunately. So I'm going to thank y'all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun hanging out with y'all. Oh, when we come back next time, I think what we'll do is I'll work on getting the reactors section done. Like I said, I'll just do 2 large reactors for now. We'll leave the 2 cargo blocks in place. And eventually we'll plan to swap those out for 2 more reactors. So we'll end up with 4 large cargo containers midship. This one will be farming, and then that'll have it'll also have the penetrations for a hangar area. I may actually not do hangars. I may do a landing pad. So we'll have, and it'll be mirrored on both sides. And I'm thinking maybe have a landing pad that goes from there to here, like takes up the space of 2 modules. And maybe as wide as half the module. That might be something. And then basically we'll have that coming into there. And then I'm thinking here, I'm thinking take all of the bobs except the very aft one, the rear facing one, out. Clean this out of all of the cargo and everything, or even leave 2 cargo in here, and we'll have that entire forward assembly be nothing but bobs. So we'll end up with like 8 or 9 bobs in there. And what I'll do is I'll set it up so that the area of influence for bob, or the area of effect, is just on the front of the ship, straight out. So it's basically a beam o bob. That way we can just go out and do some aggressive mining or salvaging. Oh, okay. So we'll work on all of that this week. For now, I think I'll just get the reactors up and running sometime between now and Wednesday. And then when we come back on Wednesday, maybe we'll work on the farming section and get some hangar stuff done. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy your week. And I'll see you back here on Wednesday for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Let's get some power. Oh.